Wow, just really nice move there. Really nice timing on those tanks getting in there and just in the nick of time to help defend. And we do have some SCVs in here trying to repair that Hellion, trying to get through there. As again, just really nice placement. I mean, those tanks really did save the day there for TLO. If he wouldn't have had them, it would have probably been lights out for him right there. And another command center coming up here, going to start expanding to this nice little expansion. We do look at the income. We do see that they're pretty much even with this harvester count up. Do we have a lot of I don't see a lot of mules here. That's pretty interesting. As it looks like Dimaga now coming up to the north, starting to get ready to attack these siege tanks, getting into siege mode a little late there, but of course the Roach is just going right past them, not even going for these tanks. These tanks really showing the strength here of these ground units. And again, just really bringing on the hurt to Dimaga's ground forces. Wow, just wow. And planetary forges being morphed in here, being constructed. Of course, it does say morphing right there. As we do have a missile turret here just for a little bit of spot defense. Look at all these mules down here, just doing a lot of collecting here. As Hellions just doing a lot of damage to those Zerglings as they were coming in. We do have a couple Banelings morphing in here, but I don't think that's going to be enough for what TLO has. And we do have another expansion coming in here for Dimaga, trying to bolster his money forces up here. And again, really nice use of the creep here, just to get spread out, get some map control. We did see that in game number 2 again. But of course, he doesn't have the whole map controlled like he did in that last game. As we move on now, we do see a sensor tower coming up, trying to just get a little bit of vision here. We do have one over here. Really nice control here as, we do now see everything that's coming in here. Nice scan coming down, just seeing everything that Dimaga has to offer as these Hellions coming in here, just doing a nice lot of burn damage on those Zerglings. And those Banelings not doing a whole lot of damage to TLO's forces, as TLO now going around to the left side, going to be coming around, going to see all this creep, of course, and as we're going on here, and yeah, just coming in here, just starting to do some damage, bringing down another hatchery, going to try and bring in as many forces as he possibly can. Of course, Roach is coming in here, going to try and defend against these Hellions. Hellions trying to get out of there. Of course, these Roaches having a nice fast advantage here, and just pulling back, just going around up into this north part. Really nice move there by TLO, getting away, getting them off the creep, getting that speed advantage back, and forcing him to come back again. And again, another command center. Looks like TLO is going to look to expand right up here. Try to get ready for that as he starts bringing in these racks just to kind of go in and scout. Oh no, he's going for that gold expansion. My bad. Getting ready to bring in that gold expansion as we see the store just going to town on that destructible rocks, just getting ready as one Zergling just kind of coming in here just to scout out and see what's going on, as we do have factories producing as many Hellions and tanks as possible up here. Another Thor also coming in, as we do see a nice front line here with all these racks. Really cheap wall to be building up here with just a little bit of a hole in there for units to get through. Really interesting wall off here. Haven't seen a whole lot of that on this map, so it's really nice to see that. Really interesting, as it looks like TLO going to look at going this left side to start attacking as we're moving on here and getting ready to just saturate this expansion and get that income going. As of course Dimaga is ahead. Of course, he does have this extra expansion here. It is fortifying it now as we move on. And we look in here, we do have an Ultralisk Cavern coming in. I'm not exactly sure where the Ultralisk Cavern is as we move around here, as we're just waiting it out. We do have that Infestor Pit, of course, and doing the scan down here, we have that Roach Horn, and it looks like TLO getting ready to come down here with all these Hellions, just doing a scan, getting ready here to take out what he can, pulling back, as we do have a nice match up here between these two, as pulling back, just getting him into this targeting zone of the Thors and the tanks for those Roaches. Roaches, of course, just coming up really fast. A nice move here, going into siege mode. A lot of splash damage coming down here as these Roaches started. Oh, look at the HP on these Roaches, just going down so drastically fast as these Thors able to help out here and just pull something out here as we can move forward now for TLO, and all these SCVs now coming up to help build up as well. We do have 22 Roaches building up here as fast count. Adrenal glands now coming in for these Zerglings, going to try and get that coming in as well, and just forcing these Roaches back further and further. And again, oh, that one lone Hellion just kind of coming up here and getting killed as Roach is just coming up, trying to get us around. Nice cavity here from them, getting nice spaced out. Of course, these tanks doing really nice splash damage. Going to take out that Thor, though, it looks like. And another Thor just in the midst here as a Viking now coming down. A couple Vikings coming down. As we come up here, and it, oh, just, wow, just look at this damage just coming out from these tanks. Just look at all of that. All those Roaches just going down so fast. Oh, that is just, that's got to be so disheartening for Dimaga as he keeps getting pushed back more and more. TLO just showing the force that he is. Of course, Dimaga, TLO coming up here, not really building a whole lot of units in the background here, and just starting to really push Dimaga back. As we do have 4 Ultras coming in here, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for what we have from TLO with these tanks and with these stores in here. And yeah, Zerglings coming in, a lot of Zerglings, the Ultras up here as well, being built on these cocoons, and more Roaches. But again, these tanks are going to be able to take those Roaches out rather fast. As another hatchery going down here for Dimaga. This has to be so disheartening, as I said. More tanks being built, and ship upgrades being built here for TLO, as we are at the full 3-3-3 here for the, I'm sorry, 3-3 for the Thors, for the ground units, for the tanks as well. A massive amount of damage coming out here. This Ultra's Cavern going down, yeah, rather fast, and pushing now into Dimaga's main base. Of course, the scan coming out here just to see if anything's down here to get go attack him. And just again, not much happening. Of course, look at this nice spread out here. Of course, being able to see if Dimaga is doing anything in the back door as TLO is up here. 7 Ultras now coming out. Wow, that's just crazy. A lot of Ultras being built here. I don't know if that's going to be enough to counter really what TLO has to offer here, as we are now pushing into the expansions and getting ready to attack. Of course, hiding all of these out here. Of course, being supply block. Ultras now coming up. Tanks now doing what they can to take down these. Oh, they are going down fast. These Ultras going down, not able to get past that wall of tanks. And now going after this expansion. And of course, going after this main as well. Forcing these queens back. If they could just go after that spawning pool maybe, take that out, take out a lot of nice little damage. But these queens, of course, going down rather fast. As just a lot of action happening here, of course, from TLO's end. And again, this hive is going down, so I would imagine we will see a GG coming from Dimaga very soon. I'm surprised he hasn't GG'd yet. I'm just surprised at this. But as we see here, Ultra coming in here, trying to do what he can, and yeah, there's a GG now finally coming from Dimaga as the grass goes out to TLO. So really good showing here from TLO on this matchup, best of 5. Of course, TLO winning 3 out of the 5 of them. And TLO, of course, just staying in the game to blow things up. So, yeah, really great game here. The SC2Cast.com Invitational. TLO winning it, of course. And congrats to TLO. So if anybody, please leave feedback on this matchup between the two. And just make sure to leave it down below, any feedback down below, and if you'd like to see any specific players, and you know, just make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.